Hello, my name is Justin Botello, and today I'm gonna try to persuade you into start using public transportation instead of privately owned vehicles. Well, more like motor powered vehicles, because electric vehicles are very good. And your vehicle, your engine powered vehicle, releases chemicals out of the engine and the gasoline, which is called emission and just overall term, and that is bad for our environment, and most specifically our atmosphere. And like the gases, they harm our atmosphere, and every time it's harmed, more sun rays can come in through the atmosphere, which causing global warming, less ice and more water. And but that's not just it, it's more like stuff. So car emissions it's not the cars are not the most, it's not the center of where the emissions come from, and that's cars are not the most harmful thing in the world that harms our planet. It's actually factories or like production, but a lot of them are vehicles because they mass produce vehicles since everybody wants vehicles. And so if we start using public transportation, it not only does it reduce the emissions, but it makes companies like their production to decrease, because nobody else will be using powered vehicles. And actually, it's actually way better, more cheaper to use public transportation, because if we all start using it, there will be some kind of plan, like 1 year plan, because owning a private owned car can be expensive, and maintenance and gas and stuff like that, and tires. And public transportation, well, if we start using it, we actually help the city as well by funding money more to them, and so they can expand their public transportation and make it more adequate for us and stuff. But yeah, it will be better for the city and for us in general. Also, uh, oh, excuse me, but also using public transportation, we can actually, like, our planet is already very harmed from these gases and stuff. And I've read an article about saying we only have like a year left for, I mean, I'm not sure if it's real, but it's supposedly because global warming and Antarctica and stuff like that. But we can actually save our planet still if we start using public transportation now, which includes buses, trains, there's, well, yeah, metro buses, that's the underground one, and then there's the street buses, which are electrically powered by the power lines. Or we can just start using bicycles as well. It's good for our health, and it's much safer for the planet to use. So yeah, that would be actually a big change to our world. As you can see, because of current situations like COVID-19, pictures of Los Angeles, like they showed up before pictures, since California is actually one of these states with that is the most restricted into like the emissions and stuff, because there's a lot of people that live there, and they own a lot of cars. Like every individual has a private owned car, so they take emissions very, very seriously. So, and since COVID-19, the quarantine and stuff, everybody was home and nobody was driving out, and we got results fast. And so they got a pic from old Los Angeles downtown, and then a current picture of downtown right now, and it's unbelievable the changes that we can do. And it was only been like 2 months of change. So imagine if we can start doing that for a lifetime. It will be good for our planet. A lot of good stuff can happen from using public transportation. and like I said, it is way cheaper to use. And if we start using it more, there will be more accessible places to go to, more routes will be open, faster timings, like bus times. There'll be multiple buses, more buses, better buses, and maybe it's good for the city too. We're actually investing in the city as well. So yeah, that was my speech on trying to persuade y'all to use public transportation and what are the harms of using privately owned vehicles and what good can happen if we start using public transportation. Thank you.